Like you sitting there hiding behind your keyboard, spewing out all this toxic about people you'd be afraid to come up to if you saw them at the car wash. You know, people who went out there and did something, who are successful.
Just like to say, I have never been more proud of the internet than how I have been in the past day or two, okay? I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the boycotting of celebs has literally started.
I want to call a digital guillotine, a digitine if you will. It's time to block all the celebrities, influencers, and wealthy socialites who are not using their resources to help those in dire need. We gave them their platforms. It's time to take it back, take our views away, our likes, our comments, our money, by blocking them on all social media and digital platforms.
People are coming together to host little like band get-togethers, little block parties, where people are going around and naming off influencers and celebrities who do not use their platform to promote anything that's good, anything that's going to benefit us, talking about issues which really need talking about. And does this mean that they need to cover every single little thing? No, but it does mean that you need to mention at least a few, all right? And if you're not mentioning at least a few of these little issues and these large issues that are going on at the minute, you're on the chopping block.
Haley Bailey, for your ignorant decision to attend the $75,000 ticket Met Gala and recite "Let them eat cake" while you have done nothing with your 10 million follower platform as people are starving and dying, we sentence you to the digitine.
Vive la révolution.
Which is exactly what has been happening with Jennifer Lopez, even dare I say Beyonce, in the past couple of days.
I'll give you a blacklist. Here are the celebrities I have already named by name to block on this app. JLo, The Rock, Kardashians and Jenners, Jonas Brothers, Kim's ex-husband, and Let Them Eat Cake Girl.
I think I'm going to make a whole video on this separately because I feel like this needs to have its own title. This needs to be something that we all need to like celebrate over the fact that these people couldn't give a shit about us but expect us to swarm and be there and support them, buy their stuff and fan after them, when really what the hell are they doing? One of the people on the blocked list for a lot of celebrities is Jenny from the block herself, and just to make a point, I have in fact gone, I've blocked her. I do not want her to get any of my social media currency. I do not want her to be able to get any money off of me. So yeah, I have indeed blocked her, and I really suggest that you guys do the same. Reasoning why we are here today, why we are gathered around my table, I suppose, is because did anyone catch Ben Affleck's speech? Ben Affleck did a speech at the Tom Brady roast party. I'm not 100% familiar over what this thing actually was, but Kim Kardashian was there and she was getting booed. She was getting booed massively. Like I say, people have well and truly had enough of these tone-deaf celebrities. As well as this, Ben Affleck made this speech, which basically what I think he was trying to guess at is like, where are the real fans? Like, we all made something of ourselves, and all of you keyboard warriors are hiding behind your screens just because you can't go out there and make something for yourselves.
Fans have your back, right? That's what a fan. Fans buy tickets. They show up. Win or lose, they support you. I know. I went to Foxborough where Steve Grogan was the quarterback. Okay, yeah. Like you sitting there hiding behind your keyboard, spewing out all this toxic about people you'd be afraid to come up to if you saw them at the car wash. You know, people who went out there and did something, who are successful, or even if another player ended up catching the football on his helmet, maybe they failed.
Just in case you guys didn't see the original, like his whole roast, because it was actually a roast. Let's keep this in mind. If you didn't hear it in its entirety, I'll leave it in the description box so that you can go listen to it as well and make up your mind. But it was really out of pocket. That whole segment was completely out of pocket. Completely. It was coming from a personal space. It was coming from a personal place for sure. I think this is directly linked to the hate that his wife has been receiving, and it's like, you want us to support you guys? What the hell are you doing for us? They literally will not do anything for any of us, but they want us to help them. I got it. Due to this, there has been a flooding of speculation on whether Ben and JLo are even together, and I found this article that basically like an insider source or whatnot was noting the fact that they're actually taking a bit of time apart because supposedly Ben cannot cope with like he wants a private life and Jennifer is basically not giving that to him. So he hasn't been present with her at the Hunger Games, like the Met Gala. He wasn't present there. He also wasn't present at a couple of other things that she's been into, like her new movie premiere. I don't know if he was there or not.
Oh. What's up? I'm probably never gonna work again, actually, after being part of this fucking after tonight. I got a question. No, that's the thing, you blow the whistle, you got this.
To be fair to him, I can't quite blame him when he's openly said he wants to be private. When he was doing that mini movie and he was saying, I don't want a part of this, but he was like trying to help with the script in some sort of way. He was like editing stuff out and she was like, no, like Ben's a really private guy, but you know, this is about our love life. Tell me that you do not care about your husband without telling me you do not care about your husband. And don't even get me started on her Delulu line, her drinks line, her alcoholic beverage line, when Ben has quite literally come out and said that he is an alcoholic. He doesn't drink anymore, but he struggles with alcohol. Okay, he is an alcoholic. He stays away from it. So what does his wife do? Oh yeah, start up her own Delulu line, despite the fact that she says that she doesn't drink.
No, I'm okay, I don't even drink. No.
Tell me you hate your husband without telling me that you hate your husband. Seems like I'm really going in on hard with this whole thing, but I really think that the boycott of celebrities needs to happen sooner rather than later. And I think Ben trying to get us to care. So I want to point out as well that because he is a recovering alcoholic, could he also be experiencing mental health struggles when he's making that speech? Yes. Feel that a lot of that pent up anger, it was meant to be a roast. It was meant to be something that was going to be funny, but he just kind of came out and he was talking about fans and how they made something of themselves and that we all sit behind our screens being keyboard warriors.
Maybe they failed, but fans have your back, okay? You guys out there talking shit, all right, behind your fucking keyboard, that doesn't make you a fan. That makes you a bitch.
Could you interpret that as somebody who needs a bit of help? Yeah, sure. It's pretty undeniable the amount of backlash that, you know, Jennifer has gotten, and she's probably turned pretty unbearable as a result of that because, newsflash, nobody cares. Okay, or leave it, but at this point, I'm gonna try and take this. She was oozing her trademark glow, decked out in a pale gold gown with cape and thigh-high slit. Jennifer Lopez shined at the Hispanic Federation Annual Gala in NYC on April 18th, where she was presented with the Pride Award and she mingled with guests including Matt Damon and his wife. Strangely missing for her big night, her husband and Matt's BFF, Ben Affleck. He was in LA shooting a movie, says a source exclusively to In Touch, so she had to attend alone. She's been doing that a lot lately. Ben and JLo are normally together 24/7, but lately they've been spending time apart. Jen's need to make their relationship so public and perfect often leaves Ben feeling overwhelmed and henpecked. He just needs to be by himself sometimes, out of her shadow. Yeah, without like psychoanalyzing their business, it feels like they're both kind of on opposite ends of the personality spectrum. I feel like Ben is really reserved and tries to keep himself to himself, and when he talks he comes across as, he wasn't calm the other night, but he does come across as, I don't know, just a bit more toned down, whereas Jennifer is just like needs to be a part of everyone's business. He's been out of his comfort zone for most of their nearly 2-year marriage. In the past few months, Ben, who once declared, "I hate being famous," has supported 3 of Jen's projects inspired by their second chance at love. In her documentary, The Greatest Love Story Never Told, Ben, 51, addressed how he and his wife have conflicting feelings about fame. "Getting back together," I said, "one of the things I don't want is a relationship on social media. Then I realised it's not a fair thing to ask. But ultimately, we're just 2 people with different approaches trying to learn to compromise." Apparently, they're taking a bit of time apart, and judging by the way that Ben was sort of like lashing out the other night, I have this feeling that maybe things are not quite right. But like I say, this is like pretty alleged. If his rant was based on something that was not to do with calling everyone keyboard warriors and saying we made something of ourselves, maybe I'd be a bit more like, okay, he's obviously going through a bad time. But read the room. That's the only thing I took away from his rant. Literally read the room. Read the room, read what's going on right now. We do not want to be worshipping you celebrities. It's not happening anymore. Hence the reason why there is a huge boycott going across TikTok, which I highly recommend you guys do.
So there's a trend going around about blocking celebrities, and I am all for it. I want y'all to block every damn celebrity. Block Beyonce, block Drake, block Kendrick Lamar, block every celebrity at the Met Gala. Block them all. As it has been said before, these people have all the opportunity to make change in this world. And instead of using their platform to talk about shit that matters, they use it to make themselves money. That's it. Fuck them. Block them. Our attention allows them the wealth of their reality. We can deny that to them by just ignoring them.
If you follow a celebrity, and I'm going to make this a pact, every influencer, every celebrity that has not spoken out in one way capacity about the struggles that are going on right now with the world, the current climate, anyone who's not been a part of that, gonna go on my block button. She's giving him some breathing room, says the source. Of course she was a little hurt, but she knows he loves her. He just needed a break from the red carpets and publicity that she craves. He enjoys doing normal everyday stuff, noting that it can be easier to blend in solo in Manhattan than with JLo in Beverly Hills. Ben thinks having independent lives and separate interests is healthy for the relationship. JLo doesn't totally agree, but she gets it. Yeah, because she was literally like the chair or whatever of the Hunger Games at the Capitol the other day. So one would have thought that Ben would be there, because I'm pretty sure Ben was there for one of the other ones, just based on pictures that I've seen. I don't know. What do you guys think? I thought I would just make this video because between his speech and then between like what I've now read about their relationship being a little bit rocky, I think they're all just like coinciding. I think Jennifer is putting on very much a brave face in all of this and trying to act like her career really is not fumbled. And now it's going to get even worse, because now half the internet is boycotting her along with a load of other celebrities. And I do wonder if now we're going to see an influx of people now speaking out and talking about the world issues and the issues which are close to home as well. Okay, it's not just genocides that are going on, it's also the fact that no one can afford to eat. Okay, no one can afford to live anymore. But you don't see any of these celebrities coming on and saying any of this. If a celebrity does come out, like as far as I'm aware, Bella Hadid posted on her story, because I was looking at it, she posted the other day about a little summon, and I was like, fine, cool, bless, she's got a really large following. But you look at some of these other people that you actually quite like, who have said nothing about anything for years. And it's not just in the past week. They've said nothing about anything ever, unless it affects them.
It's working. It's working, guys. Kim K just lost 3 million of her followers. Keep doing it. Keep going it, guys. Block all of them. We don't need them. We don't want to see them. We don't want to hear it. Block them. Block all their revenue. Block their powers.
Do you remember when the Hollywood strike happened and loads of Hollywood writers were like, I'm not writing anymore, and loads of people were going to be out of business? God, we didn't hit that. We did not stop hearing about that. That felt like it was blasted across my airways. But we can't eat, guys. There are kids that are being bombed, guys. Do you hear? No, none. Of course you don't. Block. Go block, because they get no money from you anymore. If you're not viewing them, they don't get any money, which is just fantastic. They're not helping. You don't need them, because at this point, it's us against them, because they're not going to do anything about anything.
I've explained in my previous videos how this concept works of blocking a celebrity and controlling their income. But it's 2024, there's a lot of things going wrong in our world, and I think it's important to talk about them. When you have millions of followers that look at your content every single day, you have an opportunity to make very important change in our world. And to actively not do that every single day, but instead selfishly promote your own products is kind of shallow.
I actually included a segment like this in my previous video, but I'm going to include another one right here. I don't even care. I'm talking about it right here, right now. Okay, so Palestine, if you want to be able to donate, you don't have any money, you're not sure what to do. If you can't donate and you're really hard on money, there is a new Macklemore track, which I will keep on promoting, where all proceeds are going to help those in Palestine right now, to help the Palestinians out. It's an amazing, hard-hitting piece of music. It's so good. Everything he's doing, he's donating straight. I've also included a link to donate from the British Red Cross if you'd much rather go through there. I will leave everything in my description box, because I do know if you don't have any money, listen to that track, and you are inadvertently sending money. It's nearly got 1 million views, and it's only been up for like 2 days, I think. Message as a reminder. It's not a message to bug. It's just, I want to be able to use my platform not to gain brownie points, but I want to be able to use it in an actual thoughtful way rather than a self-absorbed way, which is what commentary and gossip turns into about 80% of the time. So this is a little serious segment. Go do that with what you will, but thanks guys for listening to this. Pretty much all I wanted to say on this topic of conversation. Oh my gosh, I've been so like passionate about shit at the minute that it all comes out in just an indirect rant. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day wherever you are in this world. Take care of each other, take care of yourselves, and I will catch up with you guys in the next video.